Hello and welcome back to the RPG Lounge. A little bonus content for this week since I wasn't able to do another episode last week. I do have some time today to do a little bit of recording. So we're going to play a modern RPG. Well, action RPG. Definitely action RPG. Um, I haven't had a Dark Souls run on YouTube in many, many years now. So I'm gonna just take you along for the ride. I'm gonna just do what I usually do and just play for a bit, and hopefully, hopefully it'll be good. We'll see. Sometimes Dark Souls doesn't cooperate very well. So this is Dark Souls Remastered on PC, which means I get to use my fun little controller here. I've got an Xbox One wired controller that kind of sort of works. It's got a dead spot in part of it. Um, so as you can see, I've got a good chunk of characters. Soul level 1. We're obviously going to start a new character, but soul level 1, no pyromancy. Alright, can we actually do a new game? No. Alright, so we've got to erase one. We'll erase this one. There. Yeah. I don't need that guy. That's just my heavy build. I didn't really enjoy it all that much, so it works, but yeah, I didn't really feel like doing that. New game. I'm gonna probably skip the opening cutscene. Although, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. We'll do this here. Enter character name. Let's see. Vargas. We'll call it Vargas. Why not? Vargas. Yeah, I'll just do the male character. Class. Which one do I want? No. No. I think it's this one. Hunter. Gift. Master Key. Is there really even a choice? Master Key opens all the doors pretty much in the game. If you haven't played this game, which maybe some folks haven't. I mean, some folks definitely have not played a Souls game because they are painfully difficult sometimes. So I can understand that. This is one of those situations where I'll play the game for you so you don't have to deal with it. I'm just gonna do the shaved head. Yeah, whatever. And accept. Yes. And I will skip the cutscene. For whatever reason, I'm pretty sure that the cutscenes and things get all marked and for copyright and things like that these days. So we're just not going to deal with it. So here's our character. We roll. Lots of rolling in the game. And we start out in an asylum. All these little undead people. We do not need this. Go to that. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Part of my left stick has some issues. I may have to buy another controller at some point. It just, yeah, for whatever reason. I mean, we're going to have a pretty decent weapon, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. Yeah. Ugh, yuck. Alright. Light the bonfire. So if you've never played a Souls game, yes, they can be pretty difficult. This is the second Souls game. Well, it's the first by name Souls game. There was a game called Demon's Souls before this one, which is very, very similar in mechanics. So they moved on to this series, and then you get Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3. You know, Bloodborne kind of interspersed. This is kind of the one though that really sprouted the series. I mean, definitely Demon's Souls has a lot to do with it too. Although I find that this is a much more refined version of the Souls system. So I've played Demon's Souls and it was pretty good, but it has a lot of annoying things in it. Really annoying. Yeah, we're having some issues with the forward momentum thing. Okay, we can actually equip a shield now. Menuing is going to be an interesting process here. I haven't done menuing in this game for a very long time. Alright, so we have our shield now. Gonna get our weapon, which I think is just a short sword right now. Yeah. Short sword. There we go. And unfortunately, whee! Die. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Man, I'm gonna do my usual run. I go get it's a huge ass great sword. It's called the Gravelord sword. Has toxic power on it, so it can really mess people up. So we're gonna get that. It's a really, it's hard to get the stupid thing, somewhat, but once you have it, you can really destroy the enemies for the most part.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my fandom: thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh,
Yay.
and this.
Thank you.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Yay. Alright. I'm gonna open this door down here. There we go. Yeah. All right. That was a bad idea, undead. So, shields allow you to parry. It's a fun little mechanic. It gets a little bit crazier. Dark Souls 2 is really hard to parry. Dark Souls 3, depending on your shield, it's hard to parry, but in this game I have some level of skill with the parrying. Not perfect. But, yeah, 1 second. I need to check something real quick on the technical end here. All right, good. I'm just checking the mic audio, making sure we're actually doing stuff and actually hearing things. It's always good to be able to do that. All right, off we go. I've played many a playthrough of this game. I fell in love with the Souls games. Ooh. A long time ago. And just, I mean, they're made from the same people that made the Kingsfield series for PlayStation and PlayStation 2. And I had no clue about that, so I discovered this from a friend of mine and made that connection. I was like, what? I loved Kingsfield. What are you talking about? I didn't know they made games still. So, yeah. And the rest is kind of history. I just really, really connected with this game. Alright. Boss time. Plunging attack. Ooh, ow, he hit me. Damn it. Ooh, he hit me again. Yikes! Ooh, we're gonna die. Ho ho ho, that was close. Yeah, I've not played this game in a long time. Yikes. That made that look a lot harder than it actually is supposed to be. Yikes. Okay, I am rusty. Wow. Wow. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna shake off the rust and the dust and all that good fun stuff. Used up almost all my Estus for that. Cheers. Alright. That was slightly embarrassing. I guess can't take even the asylum demon for granted. That's the tutorial boss, for goodness sakes. Alright. Let's head over to Lordran. Bird. Bird!
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead
Let us
shall
see
be
the
chosen
bird. Wah!
to lead.
Quite frightening. Alright, we're skipping that part. I like the bird part. We can you get this overview of the first good chunk of the game. There's the Undead Parish on the left top area. Then you've got the Undead Burg on the bottom. It's all interconnected. This is by far, at least for me, level design ways. This game is probably the best in the series. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Bloodborne as well. Bloodborne is just like off the charts. We may actually do a playthrough of that on this channel too, just because I really like these games, and they are action RPGs, so they kind of fit within the whole RPG lounge thing. But yeah, let's see. All right, we need to get. Oh, what do we need to get? We need to go. For one, we're gonna level up really quick. Gonna level up dexterity, I believe. Or is it? No, it's dexterity, and then we need 22 strength, I think, eventually. Right, we're just gonna get rid of that because we have to make a fairly difficult run. So we'll see if this actually happens for us. Yeah, with the controller, it's not good. I had a really decent controller, and then it died on me. I need to be able to go. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got a little dead spot. So forward with the stick doesn't seem to work as well, which is not good. Really need to be able to do that. But those guys... Okay, those guys noped out, it looks like. Correct? Alright, 1 second. Alright, I'm just, this will make sense what I'm trying to do in a second. Alright. So that's the emote thing, so bump, 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 bump. Alright. I need to do a quit out. I haven't done a quit out in a long time. Quit out. Alright, so the quit out actually allows the door to open without me having to wait for it to open and such. So we should be okay. It also resets the aggro of all of the enemies in the area. So definitely want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to kill this stupid summoner guy. Yeah, he's being an ass. Oh, you! We died. Yes, every time you die, you get that big "you died" thing on the screen. Just to make sure that you know you died. This is why we actually used those souls, though. Because I don't want to have to take... I don't want to lose them, so I might as well just use them. Use them or lose them. Oh, come on. This is really annoying. Alright. Think we're good now, maybe? Yeah, alright. Move! Thank you! I mean, this will actually work out just fine. That door will be open. I'm not going to go get my souls. I'm not even going to rest at that bonfire because we'd spawn there and it's really hard to get out of here if you spawn there, especially at our low level. Okay, we're just going to run and gun. It'll be fine. Alright, fun times. Now we got to get through here. Oh, God. Alright. So I used to do a very basic speed run of this game. The Gravelord Sword speed run. Which is actually a pretty good way to do it. Go down here. There we go. There's exploding creatures that are over there, so you just have to be a little careful. Alright, here's the hard part. We're going to actually completely heal. We have to get past the Titanite demon. Let's hope we get it. Got the item we need. And we go in here. Please. And now we cross our fingers. Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So you get that little item's a covenant item with the Gravelord Covenant. And if you hide in this coffin with said item, you'll actually go to the Gravelord, the boss that's a lot later in the game. And Gravelord Nito will be passive, and he will actually give you his sword, which is pretty cool. Alright, we don't need to see the rest of the cutscene. It just, the rest of the cutscene is this. It just opens the door and lets you get out. Alright. Gravelord Nito. Yes. Yes. Excuse me. Sword, Miracle Reborn. Cool. Now. Should be able to hop back on in. We're actually just gonna jump off a cliff, basically. I should have gotten the homeward bone that would warp us home, but I forgot. Doesn't really matter. We're fine. Oh god. Wrong way! Whoa! He was waiting for us. That's okay. Death warp. We call those death warps in the game. Okay, we have a few things that we are going to do. We're going to get a few items here. Yeah, this controller is bonked. It works okay for the Seven Saga playthrough just because it's a basic little RPG and you don't need any precision. But yeah, I have to buy another one of these things. Maybe I'll do that after I do this episode. Alright. Got... Yes, firebombs, good. So normally you're meant to go... well, there's a lot of stuff that you're normally supposed to do. You're supposed to go that way and go through the undead burg. We're not doing that right now, at least. We will eventually go that direction, but we're going to go a different way. Because there's lots of cool things all over the place that if you've played the game enough, you can get to a point where you're fairly strong. Okay, for whatever reason I'm fat rolling. There we go. All right. Or a mid rolling actually. No, I'm good. All right. I mean, stuff hits like a truck anyways in this game, so there are some armors that are pretty useful, which we'll pick up. Because I'm gonna kind of cheese the game in some ways. This is not a challenge run by any stretch of the imagination. This is a laid back, just having fun with Dark Souls playthrough. Because yeah, I've done the challenge runs, I've done Soul Level 1, I've done all that stuff. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's really fun. It's just, this is not that playthrough. Just don't have the energy to do those anymore. Although the Pyromancy playthrough, or Pyromancy Soul Level 1 run, is actually pretty doable. I would say it's probably the easiest of the Soul Level 1 runs in the game. Or in the series. God. You really actually jumped down here. Alright, that's cool. Do a quit out. So quitting out is a little trick. It resets all enemy aggro. If you kill an NPC and you quit out, they will drop their item for you. It skips... Let's see, it skips animations for like doors opening. So there's multiple uses for it. A lot of times you'll see speedrunners doing it. I do it because, well, I've learned from those speedrunning kind of playthroughs. But it does help. Not necessary, but like in that situation where that skeleton was going to be coming at me and going to probably kill me fairly soon, it's nice to just be able to quit out, send that guy back to his spawn position, and not have to deal with him. So, yeah, wow, come on. There we go. So we are going to do a quick little suicide run here. To New Londo Ruins. And we'll actually go over here. We can get this, there's a soul item here. Get that. And let's see. Oh, you know what? We can actually do the sword too that we picked up. Gravelord Sword. Compared to our 78 short sword damage, it does 265. That's unupgraded. So it's pretty cool. Toggle display. So hit X to toggle display. And you can get the... Okay, yes, we need 24 strength, but we need not that much strength to actually just two-hand the weapon. So we'll be able to get that in a second. Right now we don't actually need to actually attack anybody, so let's just move along. It's actually getting really bright in my office right now. So, yeah, it's actually kind of hard to see. All we need to be able to do right now is run, and hopefully it's going to allow us to do that. There are really nasty ghosts here. They're actually my favorite looking enemy in the game. They're horrible little creatures, though. got these really, really long arms with blades at the end of them. There we go. Firekeeper Soul. Ah, jump in the water. Ah! Just kill me. Thank you. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, and there's tons of them. Death Warp. It was either going to be the ghost kill us or we jump in the water. So, yeah, either or doesn't really matter. Alright. So we've got that going for us. We can now talk to our Firekeeper friend. And you can use that Firekeeper Soul to reinforce your Estus Flask, which makes it heal more. It's a great thing to have. So we'll do that real quick. Leave. Alright. And... ooh, okay. We are going to go... if I can get this to move. Yeah, this is really not... I thought... I didn't realize how nasty this controller was. So... unfortunately... I thought I thought I had another one somewhere. I'm wondering if my PC would recognize my PlayStation 4 controller. That would be kind of cool if it did. I'll have to give that a try. Because that would be amazing if it did. I love my PlayStation 4 controller. Alright. That. Okay. Yeah, if I can get that to work, that'd be amazing. Because PlayStation 4 controller... I've always loved the PlayStation controllers. They're just really comfortable in the hand. I'd say they're better in some ways than the Xbox controllers. But Xbox controllers, they are kind of comfortable. They kind of have a similar thing to the, what was it, the Nintendo 64. They've got those side little things that you wrap your hands around a bit. And that's actually not a bad thing. Come on. We need to be able to run past the drakes here. So... don't have to mess really with this guy. So if you ever do play this game, don't pick those up. At least not until you're a little stronger. You can pick this up without any problems, but yeah, if you try to take the sword that's over there, there's a sword and a shield over there. And yeah, if you take them, it wakes up and wreaks havoc, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. Not only will it one-shot you, but it spews death and stuff all over the place. It's just a horrible creature. Go past him. Do not want to deal with the drakes here. So if we can get out of here, that'd be great. Oh god, no. No. So we're headed up to the Undead Burg, basically the back way, which is a good way to get to Andre of Astora and to upgrade stuff and all that good fun, like action and such. You can also get to the Black Knight that is down here that has access to a chance to get the Black Knight Halberd. If we do get the Black Knight Halberd, we may also upgrade that as well, which is good possibility. Black Knight Halberd is it's an easy mode for the game, basically. It's pretty crazy. Pop some souls. Gotta pop another one. I can actually pop all of these. Should get a little bit of souls that we can use for leveling. It's not going to be amazing, but it will be probably enough for what we need. There we go, use those. Alright, now we can rest at our bonfire, we can do our leveling up, which we're going to level strength. I think that will allow us... It will allow us to two-hand our weapon that we want, but... I'm going to actually use my short sword for a second here. Oh, Morningstar. Alright, we'll use that for a second. Because who doesn't like the Morningstar? It's awesome. Woo, woo. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It does have bleed damage, so it is actually... I'm not being completely facetious. It is a pretty cool weapon. Okay, well, that's our shield that we'll be using. Oops, come on. There we go. Come on. No, he's not going off the side. Come on. Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, come on. Alright, we're just leaving. Goodbye! He will actually follow us, but, oh yeah, he's gonna follow us. Here he comes. Extra level of challenge with this crappy controller. There. We'll do a quit out. Yeah. Continue. So we're gonna get ourselves to Undead Burg. Where is... I don't need that. I'll go up. In fact, can we two-hand this thing? Yes, we can. All right. There we go. Haha! There we go. Crystal Lizard, Twinkling Titan. Ooh, Titanite Chunk, too. What? Nice. That's really good. Really good, in fact. Alright. Come on. So this controller works if I really jam the left, the left stick really hard, and then it moves. Alright, so we're in Darkroot Garden. Ooh, good. Thank you! That'll actually work great for the Quelaag battle later on. Nice, 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 nice. That's a healing item. It heals poison. So, kind of nice to have that. So this guy... This guy actually drops an upgrade item for us. Ooh. Go. Made short work of him. Demon Titanite. So we should actually have just enough to upgrade once. Move. There's Andre of Astora. Hello.
I'm Andre of Astora.
Yes.
Require smithing, then speak to me.
So good old Andre of Astora. If you've played Dark Souls 3, you know him. This is where he's originally from. He's one of the main blacksmiths of the original Dark Souls game. Hangs out in Undead Burg here. I'm going to stand for a bit. I have a standing workstation for all this stuff that I do. Not only my job, but sometimes I'll do that with doing these recordings too. Legs get kind of all cramped up, sitting so long. So, Oh, it takes 5,000. Really? Interesting. Alright. Well.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Be careful out there. I'll try. Alright. Do not like the whole fat rolling thing. Yes, we're naked now. There we go. So we will we're going to kill a few enemies here. We're going to get another Firekeeper Soul, and we're going to upgrade our Estus again. Because there's a Firekeeper Soul in this Undead Chapel up here. So we will deal with that. There's also the Gargoyles boss battle, which that should be fun. I mean, this weapon will, I think, 3-shot or maybe 4-shot the first Gargoyle, and I think it 2-shots the second one. It's redunculous how powerful this thing is. But, yeah, it's still really fun to use if you can get your hands on it. Oh, God. Ooh! Uh-oh. Guess what we weren't doing? We weren't two-handing the weapon. Oops! Oh, no, did we not? I thought I rested at the bonfire. Whatever. It's fine. Alright. Gives us another chance to get this. Oh! Rusty! Rusty, rusty, rusty. Alright. Do. Man, oh, he's going right through my defense. I can't get around him to get the backstab. This is what I'm trying to do. What you're supposed to do, if you're good at the game, which I am not, is you go around him, you backstab him, and chuck him off the side of the cliff. So I'd like to be able to actually pull that off today. That would be great. Wow! Hi, you're overzealous. Yeah, he's really not being my friend right now. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna keep doing it. Ooh. Alright, we're just gonna heal real quick. Gotcha! Oh hell, we got it! We got the Black Knight Halberd. What? Ah! Oh, nice. And we have a piece of Twinkling Titanite too, I think. Okay, this game got a little bit more interesting. Oh, I'm glad I went ahead and tried to kill. There's like a 2% drop rate for the Black Knight Halberd. Used to be like the big speedrun weapon for stuff, but yeah, you'd have to farm that thing, and you would most of the time never get the damn thing to drop. So to actually get that to drop, I mean, I can't not use it. I mean, come on. So Twinkling Titanite is a little annoying to obtain early game. Okay, it's a lot annoying to get. You can only farm it from the... Oh, there's these clam enemies in the Duke's Archives, and then there's the clams enemies are in the... is it the Great Hollow, I think it's called? And it's way, way past Blighttown. It's under Blighttown. So you have to go all the way through that area, and then you have to go through 2 fake walls, and then you go down through this root system, and you go all the way to the bottom of that, and you can get the clams. However, to respawn them, you would have to rest at a bonfire, which means you will always respawn at that bonfire. So the only way we get our warping capability in Dark Souls is by killing a certain boss later on in a place called Anor Londo. So it's yeah. I mean, we may get a few cool things here and there, but yeah, I don't know. All right. Let's think here. There's a few things I wouldn't mind getting, but I just can't abide this control system here. I will, in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to do a little testing and see if I can't get the PlayStation 4 controller to work. I think it will. If nothing else, I think I can, because I got my Xbox controller to work by actually, I think I downloaded just some drivers for it, and it wasn't actually plug and play, which I thought it might be, but I will bet you I can get this other one to work. Just look it up, do a little bit of Google searching and all that good fun stuff, and it should be fine. Because these games are already challenging enough. They don't They don't need me to have bad controls. It just, yeah, does not make the game much fun. There we go. So we need to get 5,000 experience or souls. This is actually a relatively good area early game to do a little leveling. Whoa, how did that happen? Look at him doing his thing. All right. Yeah. 2 shots the Berenique Knight? Berenica? I don't know. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. It's, yeah. It's one of those things. It's probably a French word. It looks like a French word. So it could be like Barnique or something like, who knows? Who knows what it is? Doesn't really matter. Okay, we got the other Firekeeper soul. This is what we wanted. And then we can take this shortcut and go back down to Firelink Shrine, which is our main little hub area down there. Which that's like the initial hub area. The real hub area for me is basically Undead Parish, where Andre Vestora is and the whole 9 yards. Go. Ah! Damn it. Alright, well, that sucked. Off we go. Go on. Go on. They're at our heels. They're at our heels. Let's do the quit out. I don't want to die again. I've died so many times already. Well, I never said I was really good at a Dark Souls game. Man, it's already been 53 minutes. Alright. We're going to upgrade our Estus. And I'll go ahead and end this episode. Rest. We don't. Well, yes, let's rest at this bonfire. Alright. Reinforce. Yes. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I can... I'm going to mess around with this controller thing and see if I can't get this other one to work. Because, yeah, this one's toast. I'm going to have to throw this one out, I think. It's done. I can still use it for the Seven Saga playthrough and such, because I don't need to use the left analog stick for that. I just use the little directional controller thing. But, yeah, it's toast. Absolutely toast. Alright. And I'm probably gonna... I will do some farming of souls to get that 5,000. I want to get our Gravelord sword up to another level here. Yeah, hopefully, folks, you enjoy this game. I really like Dark Souls, so I really want to get another playthrough on YouTube, because it's been so long since I've had one of those. So, yeah. I will have to subject you all to it, I guess. That's just one of those things. But it's a fun game. It's actually really fun to play and narrate this game, because there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of options that you can kind of yap about. And if you know me, I like to yap about stuff, so, yeah. But yeah, if you're enjoying the first episode here of Dark Souls here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep on going. I will upload this same day as the episode 12 of the Seventh Saga. It'll give people a little bit more to watch, since I missed a week last week, so I really wanted to make that up for the channel and such. It's important to do that, so I'm trying to keep relatively consistent with an upload schedule. I can't let that drop off. That's how you get in trouble. It ends up happening that you're like 3 months from now or something like that. You finally remember, oh, yeah, I should probably upload something. Duh. But yeah, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it happens to be. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been the RPG Lounge. I will see you later. Bye now.